Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. And I'm here with a bunch of men again. And then there's me.
It's raining, man.
Hallelujah.
It's the weather, girl.
Oh, I tell you. So I'm gonna start at the top over here and see who all is in here. We have got Riza in the house. Hello, hello, hello.
Riza.
And we've got ooh, somebody's in our basement. Hold on a minute. Who could it be? Is it another guy? Da, da, da.
Oh, we hope not.
Uh-oh, I lost them. I lost them.
No. I don't know who it is.
They'll have to come back. So we have got Cruise Nuts. Hey, Cruise Nuts. And we've got Clock. Hey, Clock.
Hey, Clock.
And we have the Traveling Check. Hello, hello, hello.
Greetings.
And we've got Scrow's Nest. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello to myself.
And we've got Journey with June and Brady in the house. Hello, hello.
Hello.
And whoever was in my basement, you can come back. I might have accidentally clicked you off. I don't know what just happened, but come back. Shanster. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. We got Betty in the house. Hello, Betty.
Hey, Betty.
Betty.
And we've got Uncle Dave. Hello, Uncle Dave.
Hello.
And then we've got Cruising with Keith. Hello, Cruising with Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Hello.
And we've got Mike and Rihanna in the house. Hello, hello. Let's see. And we've got Lisa Merca in the house. Hello, Lisa.
Lisa.
Hello.
And then we've got the Bud Files in the house. So hello to the Bud
What's going on?
Files. And we are down to the bottom. So let's start with our, oh wait, hold on one second. We got Z in the house saying hello
Hey, Z.
to his content creators.
Hello.
Hi, Z.
Hey, Kisan, welcome in. All right. Oh, and Eddie. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, Ed.
Welcome in.
Brooklyn in the house.
So we are at the bottom now. So let's go on and start, I guess, with our topic. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. It's bothering me. So our topic is going to be, ooh, hold on. There we go. I don't know what happened
Hey, Mike.
before over there.
Mike.
Who's that?
What's going on?
What is going on, Mike?
How was the cruise?
Oh, it was awesome. Had a really good time.
And I guess it sucks to be back home.
Well, back to reality.
Back
So
to reality.
You didn't have any travel issues. They said the other day there was a bunch of, but I think that was more on the East Coast than West Coast.
No, everything was smooth. Getting there, getting back. So, thank goodness.
That's good. Good. And where did you go again?
Sailed out of San Pedro, and we went to Catalina, and then Ensenada.
How was the wine mixer?
They actually do have a Catalina wine mixer. I found out. I think it costs like $400 for the Catalina wine mixer tour or something. Like you ride in a helicopter and all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So question for you, since you were just on a Royal Caribbean ship, did you bid on your room?
Yes, I did. I started out with an interior. Well, I had the virtual balcony interior, and then I bid on the ocean view and got it. So
Okay, well, that is what our topic is tonight is bidding. And I just learned something new right before this show. I did not realize that Carnival does not do bidding upgrades. I do know Celebrity and Royal and Norwegian do.
And
Who
MSC.
else? Okay, MSC does it. And does anybody else do it? Does anybody know? I feel like I'm echoing. Am I echoing? Okay.
I don't think so.
Does anybody else upgrade? Does Virgin or any of them? Do you know, Bruce?
Not to my knowledge. Those are the only ones that do the bidding process. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me just hop back over just to the chat because I want to keep up with it a little bit, and then we will start talking about what it is and what you need to do. So we've got Antoinette has joined us. Hey, Antoinette.
Hello.
Hello.
Uncle Dave, did you buy a helicopter? I think he's talking to Cruise Vet.
no, I didn't qualify for the financing on that. So
Oh no.
Pass.
Start it.
Maybe next time.
We really need somebody in this group to get an airplane or a
Yeah.
helicopter or something.
Absolutely. We need someone in the group.
I'm
to
glad.
get like
I'm glad you received
five
it
or
there,
something.
Chloe.
Start a GoFundMe for that.
Just Cody has come in. Hello, just Cody.
I just
go to-
See Me Traveling has come in. They've got 2 upgrades from bidding. MSC.
Nice.
MSC has it.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm debating
All
on
right.
doing one, but I don't really need to. They gave me a balcony.
Yeah, same. But I mean, I can get a upgrade.
So what it is when you book on these ships, you book for whatever room you want. And if the ship is not full, normally they will send you about 2 months out, right? Clock? It's about 2 or 3 months out.
Yeah,
They
somewhere
send
around
you- They'll send you an email with everything above whatever class room you got. So for instance, if you get an inside cabin, right? You book an inside, you're going to get an email with everything above that that's available. And it's like an auction for your room, right? So if you decide, hey, maybe I do want a balcony, they'll send you what the starting bid is, and then you would bid on an actual balcony room or a presidential suite or whatever you want to bid on if it is available.
And just remember that price is per person and not per room.
Right.
So
it's times 2.
Okay, so if you bet 200, it's 400.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
And if you go up in class, right? If you go from a balcony to a suite, you're going to pay more in your gratuities too, because you're going to a bigger room. So you got to keep that in mind as well when you're doing bidding.
And you also don't get those points. Like, so if you bid on a suite and you get the suite, you don't get that extra point per
Double
day
points.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could be saving yourself thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
You could.
True.
I remember when cruising opened back up, we were on Brilliance of the Seas and we had an inside cabin. And we bid on a balcony and we got it. So I think that's the first time that we actually bid on something and got it. So again, if you're going to go on a holiday weekend, there's a chance that you probably will not get upgraded because the ship might be full. So if it's full, they're not going to do any upgrade or anything like that. But Clock, you want to talk about your experience?
Yes. Yeah, same time during the cruise restart. I was going on Wonder. It was like the 3rd sailing of Wonder, and I ended up getting a balcony for $300. So couldn't beat that.
$300 each or $300?
No, $300 total. It's $1,400.
Oh,
I ended
really?
up getting the room for $1,400 and got
Mhm.
the balcony for $300. So I ended up getting the balcony room for $1,700 total.
Not bad.
Mhm.
No,
Is
Wow,
is there a
that's
minimum?
really
though?
Good for a balcony. That's really good for a balcony.
yeah,
What?
Is there a minimum they start off at? Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you a minimum.
right.
Yeah, it gives you a minimum. Like I just got mine for celebrity, and we have a balcony, so everything above it. So like concierge service, it tells me if I want to start on a concierge room, it's starting at $150 a person. So it'd be an extra $300 for us to do it as a minimum bid. But if someone comes in and bids way higher than that, they're probably going to take them first.
Yeah.
What's this
So-
balcony you guys keep talking about?
It's the only time I do it. Well, that and when Bruce is in the chat and talks my wife into getting the balcony
Oh,
for
my God.
Alaska. I mean, that's the only times.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I got a letter. I got a letter from MSC about an upgrade. It was like to a suite or something like that. Was it a junior suite or a suite? It started off like $1,300. It's like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with the balcony.
Well,
Mhm.
and that's what I was just about to say. I feel like somebody's echoing, and I don't know who it is, but I keep hearing it.
It's got a little bit of a something to it.
So that's what I was just about to say, Bill. That's a tip I would give. I would always, before you bid on a room, go to the website and see what that rate is going for on that actual room, right? Because they might start at $300 for the upgrade, but it might be able to upgrade and buy it outright for an extra $200, right? So I would definitely do your research, because a balcony room might be going for a heck of a lot less than what you're bidding on it for.
Well, Clock, what's your strategy if they say it starts at 300? What do you bid usually?
I've only won an upgrade either once or twice, and I did the bare minimum on it.
Right.
But that was right when the restart was. So they were only at 60% capacity. So they had a lot of rooms to give out.
Mm-hmm.
This last cruise I went on Liberty, or was it Liberty? Yeah, I think it was Liberty of the Seas. I tried to do it on there, and in the Facebook group there was a bunch of people talking about doing the upgrades. So you can kind of watch the Facebook group too, because if there's a lot of chat, chances are you're not going to get a damn room.
Right.
And there was a lot, and people were going up like hundreds of dollars over top of the thing. I'm like, you could almost got the damn room for that price when you booked it in the first place.
Well,
So,
has
I didn't end up getting them.
Has anybody ever gone to guest services the day after you get on the ship and see if they had any complimentary upgrades or anything?
I have, but every time
I have
I've done
not.
it, they've been full.
Yeah, well, I've tried it a couple times and they're always like, "Nah, get out of here. We don't have anything."
Yeah.
But it's worth a shot, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also with Royal, is when I've booked the casino offer, sometimes when I call in because like sometimes it'll be like, okay, we'll give you a ocean view on whatever this cruise is. So then I'll call Royal to book it, and they'll be like, well, hey, for an extra $50 or whatever, you want to go from ocean view to balcony, So I've had that happen a couple times.
Mm.
So let me just hop over. Uncle Dave says with Carnival, you might get an email with an upgrade offer that may or may not be better than what you have, and they will tell you how much more it will cost you to upgrade. I've never used it. So it's a little different than the bidding, because you're going to flat out buy it at that point. The bidding is more of like an auction for the room.
Yeah. A lot of times with Carnival, it's kind of like on the travel agent aspect, we have something called Be a Hero. And a lot of the times it could be either like a category upgrade, or it could be an actual like from ocean view to balcony or whatever. Sometimes you get different floors. It depends. It's very how do I say this, like basic way of using that.
So hey, Will G, welcome in. The other thing I want to note too is if you get accepted, your bid gets accepted. There's no backing out at that point. You're in it. You can't say no. Now I want to keep my original room. You're automatically charged, and that's it. And you can't pick where that room is. So if you want a balcony, let's just say, you don't pick where that balcony room is. They just send you a balcony room, and that's your room. So there's no like.
When you do those bids, you got to put your credit card number in then, and like I said, whichever room they pick for you, it's automatically charged.
So what I like to do when I get like I just got. Sorry, I feedback. I just did celebrity, right? Like I haven't done my bid yet, but I'm actually going and looking at some YouTube videos to see what the actual room difference is of what I'm getting versus what I've paid for already. So again, because you don't know what you're going to, and I've never been on celebrity, so I don't even know what their different stages of rooms even look like. So I'm on there doing my research before I'm going to actually bid on something, if I am going to bid. See Me Traveling says on MSC Divina, we had interior Bella to balcony Fantastica package. Also on MSC Meraviglia, interior top balcony, blocked view, but nothing was in the way. And that's another thing, like on Royal too, they don't tell you if the room you're going to auction on is going to be a blocked or obstructed view or anything like that. You get what you get. So Cruise Vet, how did the one you just did, how did that all work? Because you just said you got upgraded.
Yeah, I think I went like $50 over the minimum, and so it ended up being like $100, so $200 total. So wasn't bad.
Did you upgrade to a balcony or?
No, I went from the interior, well, the virtual balcony interior to an ocean view.
Cool. Danny D is in the house. Hello, Danny D. Welcome in.
Howdy.
So See Me says we got one upgrade by bidding the lowest bid possible. Second time we only paid extra $50. That's not bad at all.
No, that's pretty good.
That is really good. Cruising with Keith says I love balconies. We just did that for the Jubilee. Upgraded?
They upgraded?
Yeah, we upgraded. Or, yeah, she upgraded.
Wow.
Do you know what your wife is doing there, Andrew?
Yeah, I was the one that proposed to it. I'm like, hey, do you want to? You just got this offer. $50 more, you can get a balcony.
For $50, like, sure.
Like 14 or deck 14 or 15, somewhere around there.
Nice.
She's like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, okay.
That's good though that they tell you where your room is. That's the one thing I don't like with the auctioning, this bidding stuff, is you can't pick where your actual room is. You just get it, right?
Yeah.
At least with Carnival, you can kind of see where you're going to pay for that upgrade.
Yeah.
Then another down.
Well, just to say, if you book through a travel agent, will Carnival still send you those offers or not?
For the travel agents for Ghost DCL, they drop every Wednesday.
Oh,
normal.
Yeah, I forgot you're a travel agent. So yeah. I was just thinking the usual schmo, that books a cruise. If he goes through a travel agent or not, they're going to get.
Yeah. So offers are attached to your VIFP number and nothing else. So if you've booked with a travel agent, on GoCCL, they any of your clients that you've booked that has an offer, it comes up and they let you know. And then if it looks, you can take that to your client, say, hey, this offer came up. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, that was my next question, is like, you get that offer and then you pass it on. So,
correct.
Well, a good travel agent.
Yeah.
I usually ask like, hey, are you interested in this? And it's either yes or no. Because sometimes it's just like, for the deal, it's not a very good deal. So they'll sometimes pass on it, but a lot of times you'll get some pretty good offers.
So Clock, what were you starting to say? Clock, you were starting to say something.
The downside to Royal Up is sometimes you don't even know whether you won a room until you're getting on the ship, and they tell you that in the writing. So you could have your luggage tags printed off for the room that you were in, and then when you get on board, they send you an email saying, "Oh, congratulations, you got this room here." So then it's the whole thing of trying to get your bags to the right room and stuff. So it can be a pain in the butt sometimes. I wish they would at least also tell you that your bid was not accepted, because you'll go on all the way thinking, okay, there's a chance that it'll change, that I'll get it still the first day, and you don't ever get an email saying that your bid was not accepted.
Okay, I have a question about that. So say you put a bid of like $400 and you did win it. Do they put a hold on your card until the cruise, or is it like as soon as somebody wins, do they like let you know, hey, somebody won this?
Oh, they charge it right to your. They charge it right then.
Put a hold on your charge. Yuck, 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 yuck.
No, they charge you right then that you've been, and you'll get an email saying it was accepted.
Okay.
So for Liberty of the Seas, I've been on like 6 different types of rooms, and they get you put your credit card in at the end, and they could have hit me with any of those different charges. They'll only hit you with one. They'll only give you one of the upgrades, but it could have been anywhere from the spacious interior, which is like $35 a person, all the way up to like the I think the biggest I went up to was like a spacious balcony, and it was like $300 a person or something like that.
Okay.
So, and I was on a cruise once where I didn't bid. I got the thing to bid and I didn't bid. And again, this was right after everything opened back up too. And I didn't bid on anything. And I got on the cruise, and the lady, when you check in, they give you, it was your card. And I'm like, that doesn't match the room number I'm supposed to have on my luggage tag. Ended up, they had upgraded me, gave me a free upgrade to a balcony from an inside cabin, and didn't tell me. And then I was like, well, this doesn't match. And the lady's like, well, I don't know what's going on. Just when you get on, go to guest services. So I go to guest services, and the line was just like a mile long. And I was like, I don't want to wait in this line. And my mom's like, well, just go up and just check the room and whatever. Ended up, they had upgraded me and didn't tell me. So, I mean, that was right after it opened. I don't think that'll ever happen again, but it was nice to get a free balcony, and I didn't even do the auction. But let me go over here. Orange Vlog, welcome in. Orange Vlog, thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Danny D is saying hi to everybody.
Danny.
Hello.
Hello.
Enjoy dinner, Eddie. So Eddie must be eating and listening. Thank you, Eddie, for coming in. Gotta go cook breakfast for supper. That sounds good. See me traveling. Go enjoy. Uncle Dave, I'm not going to go from an interior room on deck 6 or 7 to an ocean view on deck 2 for an extra. That's the problem, and they don't tell you that on these bids. You just get whatever you get. So if you bid on an ocean view, it could be deck 2. You don't know until you pay for it.
That's what I got on deck 2 this past time.
Yeah, that is one thing I like about Carnival, even though it's not a bidding process. It's but you can pick where you want to be and stuff. I had a couple today that they did not take the offer, but they had an offer for an upgrade, and it wasn't too bad. But because of where the cabin was, they didn't want it. So
now I did something totally different. Bruce, I don't know if you remember Bruce. But on the booze cruise, I had an interior cabin. Surprise, surprise. Let's say on deck 4 or 5, and they offered me a room on deck 1 with an upper lower. Now most people would say, "Hey, stick with the deck 4 or 5," but the upper lower, I never had that before. It also had a porthole, and it had because it was upper lower, it had a couch in there. So I don't know if most people had an interior room. It seemed like I had as much room as a balcony in this upper lower on deck 1.
They
so
do.
I took that room, and since it's such a unique room, thinking about YouTube, I'm like, man, I bet people are really curious about this upper lower. So
Absolutely.
I went ahead. So I took, to me, it's like a downgrade, interior 4 or 5 down to 1 with an upper lower. So now all I have is a twin bed, but I have a couch and a porthole.
So what's an upper lower? Is that a 2-floor room?
It's so an upper lower is like bunk beds almost, but one of the beds comes out of the ceiling. And so if it's a single person, if you get an upper lower, you can push that bed up, stays up in the ceiling, and you actually have a bigger room than a regular interior.
Yes. A lot of the times it's a cheaper. It's always gonna be cheaper. I think what we have it on the Breeze, a few other ships, but yeah, it's a very basic room. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles like the interiors do, like the regular interiors do. But it's good if you're. It's kind of like one of those things where you like go by yourself. Like if you're a solo cruiser, it's great, even though you're still gonna have to.
Hi, Bill.
What are these bells and whistles you're talking about in interior room? What, a desk? What bells are you talking about?
It's just very basic. It's a very basic room, but it's great for solo cruisers. It's just you don't have that ability to, if you're one solo cruiser, you still have to pay the double occupancy.
Well, I mean, this room looked like a balcony room with no balcony, and I was kind of shocked. And I said, Bruce, hey, and Carnival had sent me the offer. Would you like to change rooms or whatever? And I said, okay, I'll do it. So somebody has my interior room on deck 4 or 5, and I'll help row the boat.
Hey, cruising scene, welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Orange Cone Vlog says celebrity. Yes, they're very similar. I just got my celebrity one, and we are leaving November 23rd, and I just got it 2 days ago. But when we picked our room, I was very selective of where it was located. So I'm very not sure if I'm going to bid on a room. I think I might just leave it because I'm not really familiar with their style rooms either. So I don't know. There's one for like a veranda room I can get, which I do have a veranda room, but it's for a sunset. So I'm guessing it's in the back of the ship for a sunset view. For the minimum bid's $100 more. So I'm kind of torn between that or just leave my room where I am.
I had to upgrade for Jubilee on December 23rd, the greatest cruise ship ever. And I decided not to take it because I didn't know where I was going to get moved to.
I heard there was a room that got vacated next to a
supposedly. I cannot give out that information. I changed cabins. I can't give that information out. But they did offer me an upgrade, but I couldn't take it. Too much of a risk.
What hotel are you at?
Can't divulge that either.
I don't know. Won't tell you. Don't know. You'll see it on the live.
You really need to learn how to gamble.
I did that once, Mike. I did it once. And you know what? I hit the jackpot.
You didn't last night for the Powerball because you didn't win. Nobody won.
I did. Yeah, but nobody won, so I didn't lose either.
It's true. You didn't lose. Danny D, the supporter, wraps and a baked potato with ground meat, cheddar, and sour cream. That sounds like a taco. Kind of, sort of.
I'll
It's
take
Taco
everything but the sour
Tuesday.
cream.
Well, it's Taco Tuesday, so.
That's right. Hey,
tacos.
James, welcome in.
Hey, James.
When I was on the Venezia, I had a cove balcony, and a Carnival offered me an upgrade offer. Under the pool. Obviously, I declined. Is it noisy under the pool?
You don't want that noise?
Well, I didn't know if you is it that loud? I mean, I don't know. I've never been on
What I heard it
Carnival
was.
under. Oh.
I've never stayed underneath the pool though.
Yeah, I've never stayed underneath the pool either, so I don't know if they're busy.
No.
I must be like the loner up here. I really don't care where I stay.
As long as I'm on the ship, I don't care either.
To be honest,
Yeah, you do.
I don't care. You know, and a lot of people,
one time.
a lot of people don't like to go by the elevators. We've been right next to the elevators and never had an issue with noise or anything.
Yes.
Actually, I try to go right next to the elevators.
Yeah.
I'm
and that's
rather
what
large.
Elevators are. I always pick right by the elevators.
Yeah. We have.
That's exactly
have
what I
never
picked
had
on the
an
celebrity,
issue with
and that's
noise,
why I don't want
so-
to lose my room.
Yeah. We've never had an issue with noise. And if it is a little noisy, because we were on one deck where there was a bunch of kids running up and down the hall, we just open up our bathroom door and our closet door so they match and cut the noise right out.
We were right by the elevators on the Leo deck on the Vista in the mid section, and we didn't have any complaints. We were like, there was no issues.
Well, you shouldn't have issues, Andrew, because Chloe has a bottomless checkbook.
Apparently.
I'd like to believe that.
Oh, goodness gracious. Carnival Cruise Addict says, just stopping by quickly, but wanted to say hello. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by.
Howdy.
Hello.
Will G, I've only taken a Carnival upgrade once. It was an interior to balcony for us for about $120. The offers lately haven't been worth it. And that's another thing. I think lately, even Royal, Celebrity, any of them, I think the ships have just been so full because people have been trying to use those vouchers from the C word that they had till certain date to use. So I think the ships have been so full, they haven't really been giving out a lot of really good offers lately because they're making their money right now, basically.
Yeah,
on
their
those full ships.
offers have not been good at all. I had a client that got an offer to move from an interior to an ocean view for $468. It's like, yeah, that's crazy. So,
yeah.
And I don't even think on Royal. I mean, I don't know. Cruises a lot more than I do, but lately my casino offers I've been getting from them aren't as good as they used to be either. So I think the ships are just full.
Yeah, probably a while ago.
Yeah, I've been getting pretty good offers this whole time. So they shut me off for a couple months there, but now I seem to be back to where I was.
Has anyone ever done, where you book a room and you let them pick the room and got like a really nice room?
So done a guarantee. I booked a client doing that. I've never done it myself, but I've had a client do that.
Did they get a nice upgrade or anything? Or
they did guarantee for an ocean view, and so they got actually 2 categories up from, so it wasn't bad.
Right.
A lot of times I end up with a 4-person interior that has the couch and the bed. If I was to book the cheapest interior, I wouldn't have a couch. So a lot of times I'm end up making out doing the guaranteed. And I've also gotten the virtual balcony before, for free because that was just one of the rooms they had left over.
Well, I did it on the Jubilee celebration. I let them pick the room. I had an interior room, and I let them pick it. And they gave me a handicap accessible room, and it was, a huge room. I felt guilty because it was so, huge, and the bathroom was so large, and I ran into somebody at one of the dinners, and again, he had wanted a room like that, but they said there weren't any available. So I'm like, I don't know. I didn't pick it. They gave it to me. You can have it if you want it. No, I'm good. But
now, same thing, Bill, on the celebration that we're on next month. I had them pick the room, but I don't know. I haven't even looked to see where the room is. I just know it's a balcony room, but I didn't pick it because it was a lot more money to do it that way. So.
And again, see, I'm really never in my room. So the noise at night, people talk about the theater and all this other stuff. I'm always out the room anyway. Mm-hmm. So I've never been bothered by noise on a cruise ship. Yeah. Other than people in my room and televisions on at night. But other than that.
Hey, Cruise and Koozies, welcome in.
Hello.
Let's see, just scrolling down. Sharon from Cruising Scene. Okay. Cruise and Koozies. Carnival gave us an option for $58 for both of us to go from interior on third deck to deck 12 interior closer to the action. We declined and regret it.
But why?
But yeah, like why did you decline it? I guess that's the question I have. What's your question, Bill?
Well, why would you? I say again, I don't understand. Because I've had cabins closer to the action, the 9th, 10th, 11th floor by the Lido deck and all this other stuff. Now, if I was walking up the steps from 3 or 4, yeah, I probably would regret it. But I just hop on the elevator and go right up to where I'm going. So I've never regretted that, not being near the action, because to me, you're always near the action.
Hey, Scott McNeil, welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long to get to the action. So
yeah, most of the time.
Orange Cone, I got an upper lower for the Booze Cruise 2.0 since I'm traveling solo. We love being by the elevators and the atrium bar. And that was the thing on our Alaska cruise on Ovation of the Seas. We had them pick our balcony room, and we actually ended up right next to the elevator. Ooh, I'm echoing again.
I hear an echo. That? Yeah.
Do you hear it now?
No.
Okay, it scrows now because I just muted him. I'll bring you back in a second, Randy.
Randy.
So they love being by the elevators in that atrium bar. I do too. I love being by the elevators. Under the Lido deck could be loud due to them moving the chairs around. Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah, I have seen them dragging the chairs in the morning.
I need to see where my room is under then on Celebration because I have no idea.
We've been right underneath the Lido deck, though. We didn't have any issues. Doesn't mean other people don't, but we didn't seem to have any issues.
Yeah, we've had one below Lido too.
Well, I guess it just depends on how quiet the crew members are, I guess.
You guys must have like bionic ears or something, but we sleep with the TV on, so
yeah.
I don't know. Goodness, why?
I can't do that. I cannot sleep with the TV.
It's got to be pitch dark.
It does not take much for me to go to sleep. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I can sleep pretty much anywhere.
I do say what I do have to have on is a fan. I have to have a fan on.
You have to have a fan too.
Mm-hmm.
Even with air conditioning?
Yes.
I have a fan on.
Of course.
Yeah. The noise, and I have to have
what?
the air blowing. It's not even a noise. It's just like a.
My wife's the same way, Bill.
Cindy is
Really?
My wife's
So,
the same way.
when we go on the cruise, she brings the Alexa, or she plays it on her, or she uses her phone and does rain sounds.
That's not. I have to have a fan. I gotta have like something blowing on me. So I take one of those USB fans and I can plug it into the, like, if there's a phone next to you that has the USB, I just plug it into that and the fan goes. I have to have a fan.
Have you seen these people? These people that buy these little ceiling fans, and they they put a magnet up there. And, yeah, that's what I want at 3 a.m. when it decides it's gonna fall.
No, I wouldn't. I don't do that. Mine's like a little miniature, or you could do a battery operated charges, but it won't last you the whole night. So I have to plug it in. But.
Although we bought a little portable one on Amazon, it does last all night. We charge it all day and then runs all night. It seems to do okay.
Oh, you know what? You know what happened? Here's a lesson. Don't plug a fan out, like plug a fan into the European outlet when it's on one of those travel what are they called? Connectors. Yeah, it burnt our fan out. Like it completely like fried it. Just a heads up.
Well, people don't know. I mean, again, and it's not explained well. The 220 volt, you need to modify that to 110. Is right, Mike?
Yeah.
So if it's like most cell phones, they have a converter in there a lot of times. So if you have an adapter to the 220 plug, your laptop and your cell phones, a lot of the newer models have an adapter built in. But if you don't have that adapter, yeah, you're going to fry your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't put anything in that Euro plug unless it's like something that I'm not really worried about too much, because doing the converting it down from 220 down to 120.
I've done it. I have the converter, where it converts it down. So
Yeah,
I've done it before.
I have 3 of them. I give one for us and one for the kids, and we'll just do like the phone stuff, but we won't mess with. I'm not plugging anything in that needs a neutral.
Well, when I was in Australia, I had to do it because I had all my stuff. I still need to charge it, and they didn't have it like on the ship. When I was in Australia, I had to plug it in.
Oh yeah, because
I was a little nervous, and I didn't leave it in overnight. I kept trying to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Last cruise on the Oasis, we made a mistake by taking the last room aft before the aqua theater suite, and wow, what a walk to the aft elevator lobby.
I've done that once, and I'll never do that one again. It's back behind. I stayed back behind Johnny Rockets, and it took forever to get to the elevator.
It's a good exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cruise and koozies. You think cruise lines will bring back vaccinated only? If so, ships would be a lot less packed. I don't think they'll ever bring that back, so. But
nah,
they lost a lot of money. Howdy, folks from Tampa, Florida. Well, welcome in, Darian.
What's going on?
Howdy.
Hey, Darian.
Lindsay said no. That's why they didn't upgrade that room, Bill, when we were asking about. Troy Olson, hello, welcome in.
What's going on?
Troy.
Our cabin is right next to the family harbor in October on celebration for the non. We ain't bringing no kids, but we also paid $269 each.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good deal.
Very cool.
Yeah. If you want some snacks, just use your card, go in there, get some snacks, and come on back out the room.
Yeah.
How does he get into the family harbor thing, though, if he doesn't have a family harbor room?
He can't, because their sale and sign card is the only way they can get into the family harbor section.
Right. I misunderstood the question. I thought you said he had one with only, and he didn't have a family.
Well, he could find somebody that's going in there and just walk in right behind him.
Yeah, he can just walk right in right behind him.
He could just wait outside his door as somebody's walking in, just whoop, right behind him.
Yep.
Just try it anyway. It might work.
It might.
Yeah. Be like, oh, I forgot my card.
Or you might get to learn who the security guards on the
Exactly.
on the ship are.
You might be on first name basis with security.
That's true. Uncle Dave, I had a cove balcony on the Vista in October on deck 2 next to the elevators. Never had a noise problem. So normally on Carnival, or not Carnival, Royal, I try to book a room kind of in the middle because I'm usually in the casino late at night. So I want a room where I don't have to walk far from the casino. And theirs is usually midship. So I try to get something near midship. And just
so when you're stumbling back from the casino, it's not too hard to find the room.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
When we were on the Legend, and our room was actually right behind the elevator, and it was a bigger than normal balcony too, which was really nice. But never heard a thing, you know.
Deck 4 is the casino, usually where the casino is on. Is it deck 4? I think it's deck 4 on Royal.
Yeah.
Andrew would turn off the fan and I instantly wake up. Me too. I could tell when the AC is, so like the other night, Danny turned the AC up. I could totally tell, like within 20 minutes, I was like, I think there's something wrong with the AC. And I look at the thermostat. And I was like, oh, you turned it up. I instantly can tell the temperature change. Hey, Trish the Natural, welcome in.
Hey, Trish.
And
Hey.
I'm going to put a little plug right there for Trish the Natural. She did her first live on, what was it, Saturday? Is it Saturday, Bill? I think it was Saturday.
Yes.
So everybody, if you get a chance, just go check it out and show her some support. She did an amazing job for her first live. Let me scroll down here. So we can just follow them in. I would, Cruise and Koozies. I would just follow somebody in.
Go right in.
Yeah. Rock the Boat has come in. Hello and welcome in.
Hello.
So does anyone have any other tips on bidding on a room, of doing research, or how to get the best bid, or even upgrading on Carnival?
Maybe if you go on the Facebook page and say, don't do any bids, there's a lot of issues with the rooms. Maybe you might be able to get that.
Terrible room.
Terrible room. Every time I've done this, I've lost my money.
Who would want to
Now,
upgrade?
Yes.
I don't think for the Utopia cruise that we're gonna get upgrades. My friend was telling me the other day they were looking up rates for Utopia and they were like telling me the prices, and I was like, oh, I'm not paying nearly that.
Yeah, they've doubled for our trip.
I mean, I don't know if it's almost sold out or not, but I can tell you the prices
It's
are
close
not.
to being sold out.
Yeah, then we probably won't get upgraded.
But if you would like to join us on the Utopia group cruise, there's still rooms available. Here's the dates right here.
At a cheaper price.
At a cheaper
Yeah,
price.
and that's what I told my friend, because they want to go Labor Day weekend. And I was like, well, no wonder that's why it's expensive. That's your first problem. And the second problem is it's already gone up in price. So I was like, if you want a cheaper price, we got rooms on hold in our group cruise. So contact me and I'll tell you where to go. So you might have some other people there, Clock. But they're really eager for Labor Day weekend. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in Utopia, we got rooms on hold. But anyhow, I don't think we're going to be upgraded is my point to that whole thing. So how many rooms do you think there are left, Bruce, for the whole cruise?
We've got I pulled some more in. We've got on the 13th we've got 7 cabins available. On the 16th we've got 9.
I gotta figure out the second leg of this thing. If I'm gonna do it or not.
Do it.
Mike, are you booking the first part?
Do it.
I'm still thinking about that. I mean, I probably will, but I don't know because I got my little so can I use my little certificate that when you go on the cruise and at the end of the cruise they give you that
Next
certificate?
cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yes,
Well, then
you
that
can.
might make the decision that much easier.
Do it. Just do it.
Do it. When is the next
Do
time
it.
you're going to cruise with all of us?
I was going to ask you what you were doing on November 19th. Have you seen those cruises they were giving away on MSC?
This November?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going on Harmony.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because I asked him if I could. Eddie Lugo has set up another group cruise on the Viva for January 26th of 2025.
Ooh.
Putting it out there. It's leaving out of San Juan, and it's going to the ABCs.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That'd be nice.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. The Viva? I've never even heard of it. I'm gonna check that one out.
The
That's a
Viva,
brand new,
yeah, it's a
sister
sister ship
to the
to the
Prima.
Prima.
Writing it down. And what did you say the date was?
January 26th of 2025.
26.
Yep.
That's right near your Alaska cruise, isn't it? No, Alaska's June.
No, our Alaska cruise is in June.
I
But
think that's the
it's
same
gonna-
date as the other cruise I'm on.
That would be Super Bowl weekend, probably.
Oh, then maybe the rates will be cheaper because everybody will want to see the Super Bowl.
They'll put it on the big screen, so
Well, Bill should go because the Lions will probably be in the Super Bowl. So
Thank you. Thank you so much. We have a believer.
We'll see.
I thought you
Port
said the
Canaveral.
Lions will be sitting home watching Super Bowl, so Bill can go. He doesn't have to worry about it.
Port
Port
Canaveral,
Canaveral,
Will
Will
G.
G. Sorry.
So you said this is January 26th of 2025 out of San Juan?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and Will G said that's the same time as the Huddle group cruise.
Yep.
And where's their cruise going to?
Theirs is on Harmony. It's going to Roatan, Cozumel, and Costa Maya.
Oh, so they're doing Western Caribbean.
Yep.
I was going to say the two
Super
groups
Bowl's
could
February
meet up.
11th.
Oh, see, so the
So-
following week.
So you can still go on the cruise, Bill, and get home, or even get tickets to go to the Super Bowl,
Now you're talking.
where you'll be watching the Seattle Seahawks.
oh,
Where the tickets cost about the same as going on a cruise.
To the Super
Standing
Bowl?
room only.
It's more than that. I mean,
Wow.
my
I
goodness,
was about to say.
More than a cruise. Yeah,
you're probably talking a minimum of 10,000.
exactly. And that's for the cheap sheets up, up by the ceiling.
Right.
that'd be like a cruise
So-
on Regent or something.
Or
I wanted to
Viking.
go to the All-Star game at Camden Yards,
Or you
and
could
that
book
was
a
back
Disney
in
cruise.
90-something, and the seats were $1,200 or for the cheapest ones, $1,200 a piece, all the way up till like $10,000 a piece.
Yeah.
So, and that was all the way back in the 90s. So I'm sure the tickets to the Super Bowl's way higher than that.
Yeah, it's probably like quadruple now. You're talking about the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It's crazy nowadays what the Super Bowl costs to go to.
James Cantonese says, Bruce, it's a go. Got your email.
Awesome, James. I'll work on it for you, buddy.
Eddie, this new group cruise is 8 ports, January 26, 2025, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico for my 60th birthday. Let's celebrate, y'all.
Yeah,
What
there
is it?
are
Oh,
no,
that's
there
How
are
long is the
no
cruise?
sea days. There's no sea days.
Oh, so it's
How
8
long is it, 8
ports?
days?
What's that?
How long is it?
It's a 7-day cruise.
And you're hitting 8
Maybe
ports?
it is 8 days. Maybe it is 8 days. I have to pull it up now.
Well, they count San Juan twice.
Yeah, he said 8 ports. If there's no sea days, then it would be 8 days.
Is it 8 ports? I got to pull it up now.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie, if you're in the chat, tell us what ports it goes to. And he's saying you need to book with Bruce for all the great amenities.
Yeah, that's 8 ports is a lot different than the ABC Islands.
Yeah.
You go
I was like,
D,
that's
E,
more
and
than
F
the
as well.
ABC
My
Islands.
goodness.
Yeah, that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Huh?
You're wow. Are you guys talking about the same cruise?
It's a half an alphabet cruise.
Randy
So
got it
it's
right.
going-
What did Randy say?
What do I win? A free cruise?
So it's going to it leaves out San Juan, then goes to, I'm going to butcher these names. Punta Cana, La Roma.
Punta Cana?
St. Lucia.
That's beautiful. St. Lucia's beautiful.
Williamstad and Orenstad.
That's Jamaica, right?
Well, Williamstad is Curacao.
La Romana is Dominican Republic.
And
Punta Cana is
Basseterre.
Dominican Republic.
So I know I butchered those names.
That sounds like a great cruise, though.
They may be terrible names that you butchered, but it's a great cruise.
Well, no, I mean you got Punta Cana, that's Dominican. La Romana is Dominican. Orenstad, was that Curacao?
No, Curacao is Williamstad. Orenstad is either Aruba or Bonaire. One of those two.
Mm-hmm.
Did you throw a St. Lucia in there?
Yeah.
So yeah, it does look like it's 8 ports. Barbados, isn't that Bastar, whatever it is, Bastardary? I think that's Barbados. Will G says I'll be on a 14-day NCL cruise January 17th to the 31st out of Galveston. Ooh, nice. 14 days. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, it's in 2025. San Juan is nice. I'll be in San Juan in a month. So we're about to wrap it up. So let's do a little round table here. What you got coming up? So Bruce, what you got?
Well, we have our live tonight in a couple hours at 9 p.m. East Coast time. We're going to be talking about excursions that you can do in Grand Cayman. A lot of people are asking me what to do in Grand Cayman. So I've got 10 of them possible ideas. We're also going to play a game, and everyone join us. And I've got a video that's coming out in the next couple of days also. And we got our shorts coming out every morning.
The Stingray adventure there in Grand Cayman.
Yep.
A lot of fun. Have you done that?
I've done it. Yeah, I've done it 3 times. We've done it every time we've gone to Grand Cayman. We've done it. Mm-hmm. And so we are going to be doing something different this time. But yeah, Stingray City is a lot of fun. It's awesome.
Yeah. We've done really it a few times. It's really nice.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
What's so cool is when you're coming up to the sandbar, and if you're on the top deck of if your boat that you're coming up there is on the top deck, you can see all those stingrays floating around, swimming around there. It's the coolest thing. And then you're like, now we're gonna get in the water with those.
Oh.
But it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it. We really do.
I was amazed how shallow the water was there, because I actually got on my knees and my head was still above the water.
I know. So. It barely came up to my waist.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue we were watching for, that we didn't step on the stingrays, because the waves will come in and pick you up and bring you back down, and so you got to kind of be careful of that. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
All right, Andrew, what you got coming up?
I'm about to get in trouble. I don't know.
Don't
Good
you have
job, Andrew.
trivia? Don't you have trivia?
We got trivia.
Oh, we
got
need to
trivia
send
on
Jennifer
Thursday.
a D-doll. I can see that now.
Wait, Jennifer posted your update.
Thanks,
Andrew.
Jennifer. You're a real
Trivia
one.
on Thursday with Scott, Saturday morning with Destination Fun, and Saturday night traveling with Check, and possibly pop-ups in between. There you go.
She's like, you got to get better at this. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know.
You need to write it down.
She told me that I need to write it down. I'm like, well, can you write it down for me? Like,
Randy, what do you have coming up?
Well, I put up 2 shorts today, and I'm working on another one that hopefully will be up in the next day or so.
Cool. And Clock, what you got?
I need to get working on a couple of videos. And then I got my normal live on Sunday with the wife. And then I'll probably be on your live on Saturday morning with the Disney stuff.
I gotta come up with a topic.
Just wing it.
Picking topics is very stressful, you guys. I'm. It used to not be.
Normally,
so
I just see
stressful,
what
but
everybody else is doing, and I take off of that.
Hey,
Well, that's
good
Steal
way to
everybody
do it.
else's idea.
that's it is tough, because we try not to cover what other people are covering, so it can be, when you have so many people doing lives, you're like, okay, did these people cover this
know.
already?
I know.
what about, I don't know. Wait. Is Jennifer going to be there?
Where? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says she is.
Why don't you, have you done food at Epcot
Yes.
topic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I tried. Sorry.
Maybe I'll do Disney movies. Maybe that's
Ooh, that's a good one.
Warmstrong, what you got?
Well, thanks for asking. Wednesday, me and Scott, we do our weekly show, Cruise Talk, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. This week, we will be talking about what it's like taking a first-timer. What did you like about it? And what advice would you give for somebody who's taking a first-time cruiser someplace? And
Okay,
then on
that's my topic next Thursday night or Tuesday night.
you got it already. We beat you to the punch.
I'm just kidding. Go on. Sorry.
And then Thursday, I'm doing a show on how to take better pictures, cruise pictures. A lot of us just go out there and we just snap pictures, but I'm going to give you some pointers on better pictures and how to keep your camera still. No, how to take better pictures. So that's Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm sorry, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday.
Cool. And then Cruise Vet. And I saw you were live earlier today. I need to go back and watch. I missed it.
Yeah, I'm back to doing my morning show, 10 o'clock Central, Monday through Friday. And then, earlier today, instead of doing my live show, I had my premiere for my first vlog from the Navigator of the Seas. And so I got more of those videos to crank out. Not sure how quickly I'll get them out, but as soon as I do, I'll get them out there.
So I'm going to be live maybe tomorrow at lunchtime. That's not a definite, but Thursday at lunchtime, I'm doing my Trader Joe's pumpkin haul to taste some pumpkin things. So if you could join me, great. And then Saturday, I'll be doing Disney Talks at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we'll be back next Tuesday night. Let me just hop back over here. Cruising on the high seas says, good day, y'all. 46 more sleeps till I get to meet Bruce, Bill, and I guess Mike. LOL. Let me just.
Which Mike?
Oh yeah, both of us.
Oh, you know what that means?
Oh, he doesn't. He probably doesn't know that.
Bill.
Oh yeah. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, welcome in. Shantirement, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in.
Hello.
Hello.
And what's Trader Joe's again? It's a grocery store, supermarket kind of place.
High dollar. People normally walk around with their pinkies out.
High dollar or overpriced?
That's it.
You guys are funny. So also, let's see. I know Randy, Embarkation Nation, and me, and Cruise Vet are all still working on watch hours. So if you guys could graciously go watch 1 or 2 videos and help us out, that would be awesome.
I'd appreciate that.
Yes.
And subscribers too. That would help a lot too. So
yes. So any way you guys could help anybody out, that would be awesome. If it's even one video, anything helps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So other than that, I want to thank everyone for coming in tonight, and we will see you guys next week at the same time. Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.